What up, everybody? It's your boy PTK BLAM back with another video. So first and foremost, I want to say everybody happy holidays, happy new year. 2016 is almost done, man. We got like a week left in 2016. So I wanted to say everybody, I hope you guys had a great Christmas. Hope all you guys have a great happy new year's. Be safe, have fun. We're going to start 2017 right. Also, I just want to say thank everybody for the continued support on the channel. It's been doing great, growing a lot. I've been growing a lot on Twitter also too. I just appreciate the continued support. 2017 is going to be a big year, not only for me, for a lot of the people that I do the podcast with, also the Xbox community in general. So everybody, give yourself a huge pat on the back and a thumbs up. You guys are awesome. Don't forget to please like, subscribe if you haven't already subscribed, and comment on all my videos here. So I hope you guys enjoy the content. So on to today's video. As you guys can see in the thumbnail and the name of the video is buy or sell on Project Scorpio. Now, if you've been living under a rock and do not know what Project Scorpio is, we've been talking about this for a while now. It is, I don't want to say a new generation of Xbox console, but it's a console that's going to be releasing for Xbox or Microsoft in 2017. It's more of a new iteration. It's kind of like the PS Pro for the PS4, but it's a bigger leap than that technology, or technically wise, it's a bigger leap than the PS Pro. So I kind of wanted to get into it, buy or sell, and kind of how I feel about it now. When originally they announced this, it kind of leaked before E3 this year. It leaked a little bit that they were going to be talking about something named Project Scorpio. Once they actually brought it out and talked about it, we found out a few of the specs. Now we don't know what it looks like, but everybody knows it. It sounds like it's a monster. Now, I think we're going to be closer to PC than ever before. And I know people have been harping about the specs and can it do 4K native and does it do this, does it do that. I'm not really a big spec guy, but honestly, it sounds like a huge leap forward. I mean, talk about 6 teraflops and all these other things, computations. At the end of the day, as long as it runs the games that I want to play, I am 100% fine with that. Now, like I said before, back to E3, when they first announced it, it was a huge, huge deal. I think it honestly caught Sony off guard a little bit. I'm not sure if Sony was aware of that, but it definitely made big waves and big splashes in the video game community and the industry. So, some of the few key points that I want to talk about. So, Phil Spencer, the first thing that I noticed was that he said that there are some developers that are already developing for this Scorpio, which is awesome to hear because with a lot of consoles, not necessarily Xbox, more so on the Nintendo side, especially with the Wii U and hell, even the Switch, I'm hearing is that a lot of the devs don't actually have dev kits. So the fact that devs already have dev kits for this Scorpio is saying a lot. It's saying that they're already behind it, saying that they're going to be making brand new games. I'm hoping the launch lineup is going to be fantastic. I feel like some games are being pushed back a little bit. I feel like Crackdown is definitely being pushed back for the launch of the Scorpio, just due to the fact that that game is going to be something else technically wise. You're talking about the cloud computing. If there was one Xbox exclusive that could benefit from the additional power and the specs, it would be Crackdown. So I feel like a lot of there's some games that are being held back. I feel like there's some new IPs also too that we'll be seeing that'll take advantage of that Scorpio. I mean, obviously they've said it'll be backwards and forwards compatible, which is awesome. That means if you own an Xbox One that you bought day one in 2013, or if you own an Xbox One S you bought this Christmas, you'll be able to still play those games. They're going to develop games that are going to be forward and backwards compatible. Now, I'm assuming that also means the 360 titles that are already BC. So let's hope and pray that that is also true. But I am going buy all the way on this. You guys know I'm an Xbox gamer primarily. And this is what I do. So I feel like they're making a big leap forward. I feel like the console is going to be fantastic. I feel like there's still some things that we need to know. Obviously, there's not a lot of news, or we don't even know what it looks like. That's probably one of the most interesting things is everybody has these mock-ups of how it's going to look and how it's going to run, and what is a controller going to be like. There's a lot of interesting questions still that we need to answer about the Scorpio, but I am very, very optimistic. Like I said before, Phil and the team are doing a great job. I feel like they're prepping us for the Scorpio. I mean, honestly, this is going to come out. It's going to change a lot of things for a lot of gamers. I mean, like I said before, it's not a new generation. It's a new iteration. So it's a more powerful step. It's a next rung up the totem pole, and I feel like they're going to do it right. Now the launch lineup has got to be there, obviously. they have to have something to showcase that power and what it can do. So I feel like Crackdown 3 is going to be that game. There may be some other titles also too, but I'm going super buy on this, and I know a lot of people in the Xbox community were all gung ho for it. Another thing, the price point. Phil did also come out and say that it's not going to be anything that we're not used to. And that's not an exact quote, but it's pretty much a nutshell what he said. So a lot of people are looking at $400-500 is the sweet spot. I'm saying five at the most because five for a premium console makes sense, especially if the console is spec the way it is and does a lot of the things that we're hoping it's going to do. 500 would be about right. I wouldn't be too upset if it was 499 out the gate. Hopefully it comes with like some type of elite controller. I don't know about Connect functionality, probably not, but 500 sounds about the sweet spot. Anything under that is actually going to be a bonus for me. I feel like if it comes in at like 450, 479, I feel like that's going to be a really great deal for a premium product. So we'll see what happens. I mean, we'll see what Sony does. Like I said, they already released a Pro, so I think they're okay for 2017. I can't see Sony doing any more hardware just to compete with the Scorpio. I feel like they're okay with what they're at with the Pro and the regular PlayStation 4. So, but the Scorpio is going to be fantastic. I can't wait till it comes out. Like I said, I'm heavy buy on this day one all the way. Just want to see a games lineup at this point. I'm assuming also too that there's going to be some type of information. We're going to see something about the Scorpio D3. We almost have to, especially if it's releasing next fall, next Christmas. We have to at least be able to see it. They have to showcase it. I don't know if they'll show it at maybe some type of GDC or Microsoft Build or more than likely E3 because that's kind of the most relatable platform and the biggest platform to show it on. So that would make sense. But yeah, what do you guys think? Let me know down in the comment section if you guys are day one on the Scorpio, if you guys are going to wait it out. Let me know. Leave a thumbs up, a like on the video too. Once again, I appreciate the support here on the channel. I appreciate you guys coming out and rocking with us on the Shop Podcast and also the Just Play Podcast with me and GKB. That will also be this week on Thursday. Rocking out with that. That was a huge. We had a great time for the first time around. Shout out to GKB, man. We're gonna do it again this week, and it's gonna be super fun. We're gonna come with some new questions, some new things. Like I said, I'm thinking about a giveaway. We're still incorporating that also too, but it'll be fun. And also the Shop Podcast this weekend. We didn't do one last weekend because it was the holidays and everybody was kind of out of town. And me, I was running around also too with the family and doing a few things. So the Shop Podcast will commence this week too. So once again, let me know about the Scorpio. If you guys are heavy buy or heavy sell, you gonna wait it out or you gonna just buy it day one. So let me know. I appreciate you guys supporting the channel, like I said before, and I am out of here. You guys have a good evening. I'm out.